Hi guys. Yesterday I promised you that I would show you how to make the shaving cream background as pictured in this card, and I'm gonna do that today. It's really quick, it's messy, but it's a lot of fun. So what I do need for that is just a plastic plate. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can, whoa, sorry about that. Let me zoom out. A plastic plate, and I use kind of a scraper and a wood skewer, and of course shaving cream, the aerosol kind. So let me shake it. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to spray it on there. I'm going to get my white cardstock ready. I have a piece of white cardstock, and then I'm going to just put some of that foam on there. And then I'm just going to spread it out a little bit to make it the size that I need for the background. So if you use a smaller piece, you use less foam, of course. There. I'm going to rest that on the side. I'm going to use completely different colors because I want to make a different card. And I have posted online what colors I'd used for that brown card. I'm using Tempting Turquoise. I'm going to put about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm using Pacific Point, which is a little darker. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to use the wooden skewer and just kind of mix it up a little bit. So with the colors that I chose today, I'm going to get a completely different look. I hope I can make a nice sea life card or something like that. So I'm drawing in here, but I'm not really paying attention to the pattern because it's going to look completely different when we put the cardstock on there. I just want to make sure I got a little mixture going on, and I also want some white in between. There. I'm going to shake that off here. Then I'm going to use my white cardstock, and I'm going to press it down onto the foam until we got foam coming up on the sides. And then we're going to wait a little bit. We're going to count till 6 or whatever. Main thing is you want to leave it down long enough for the ink to touch the cardstock and not just the foam, basically. So now I can lift this up. I'll pull it back, and you can see how my ink is on here. I'm going to use my scraper, and it looks completely different than what you see actually on the foam right now. Let me move this out of the way for just a second. I want to show you how we clean it off. I put it on top of a paper towel, and then I'm using another paper towel to just wipe off the little bit more that I had left. And of course you're going to get ink on your fingers, but how cool does that background look? Now you can make a lot more with the foam. So I have more pieces pre-cut, and all I'm going to do is just place my inked up foam back into the center. I'm not going to mix around. I'm just going to scrape it in, and then I'm going to make my next piece. Same thing. And we're going to wait and let that make contact. Now if you don't want it as dark, you can lift it up, you know, quicker, but I want at least one good one with a lot of saturation like this. So I'm going to put my other piece right next to it here. I'm going to put it like this. Maybe we can see both. I'm going to lift it up again. And there we got a good print going on. I'm going to wipe that off again too. And we're going to make yet another one. I just really want you to see that you're not going to waste that ink from the re-inker. And you know, now I touched it more and mixed it more, so now my colors will be more muted or more mixed up, muddy basically. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna squish it out, and you continue to do that until you get a piece that is maybe too pale or too mixed, that you don't really care for it as much anymore. But I'm gonna get 4 pieces out of this because I cut 1 piece of cardstock down into 1/4, and I figured might as well use it all up. Lift that up again. Now there's a hole kinda in that section, and if that bothers you, you can lay it down again, but I'm gonna leave it because that might be a cool look for yet another project. I'm going to do my last round. Get some of that ink that I have on here. I have some on the side here. Squished that all the way around. So this one might be really mixed up, so this is definitely going to be my last one. And there, squish it out. Make sure you have contact everywhere. And then we're going to wait again and have this ink color make contact really well. And when you're done completely, all you have to do is take your plastic tray and your tools and wash it off. Alright, last one. Going to lift it off slowly and bring it over here, and then you can see that this one now is the one that is mixed up the most. That was my first one, my second one, my third one, and my fourth one. So you can see there are definitely graduations going on, but it's a lot of fun.